Hey friends, I hope you're doing great. Look at this perfect setting for training. I'm telling you, we need to get as close to nature as possible. So train outdoors with resistance bands, do sprints outdoors, run in the water. And today, my friends, I'm with the kettlebell. So why am I talking to you? With the kettlebell, sometimes we don't have time to do sprints. Sometimes we don't have time to train. It's true that in life, it's not always easy to be able to take some time. So you will see that in 4 minutes, you will have all the benefits of a sprint, of a 45-minute jogging workout, except that you will not have the same joint problems. So together, we're going to do something very quick, 4 minutes of training with a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, using a backpack is fine. What you need to do is follow the protocol. So what will this device, this workout provide? In just 4 minutes, you'll burn fat, tone your body, and gain speed, explosiveness, quickness, and endurance. In fact, you'll gain all the qualities. So before we train with the kettlebell, it's drizzling a bit, but that's okay. We're warriors. Actually, we're warming up. So we're warming up properly in a general way. I'm not going to show you the joints. I've already done a warm-up. On the other hand, what we're going to see is how to warm up with the kettlebell. So slowly, you're doing some rotations here. Slowly. About 20 to the left, to the right. That's more than enough. Once you've finished a few rows, which is indeed very important, a few more rows, which is crucial, my friends, for the shoulders. And then, of course, I position myself a bit further away to do some squats. Why do we need to engage the lower limbs? Okay, so slowly, once you have warmed up your body, you can jump rope a little bit before. Once you've done a general warm-up, you do a specific warm-up. You rotate a bit with the kettlebell, like I showed you here. Next, a bit of rowing. You can, if you want, add a few more warm-up elements. Here, we're working a bit on the forearms and biceps. Once again, we're warming up. We're warming up based on how it feels. Half an hour based on how it feels. So my friends, we're going to get started. It's going to be very short, and I'll do it with you so you can replicate it. We're going to do 4 minutes. For 4 minutes, we're going to do 20 seconds of effort, 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of effort, 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of effort, 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of effort, and so on for 4 minutes. That roughly corresponds to 20 seconds if you don't have a timer, like in this case. But actually, what I do is count to 11 in my head. Okay? 11. 10 seconds of rest, 11, 10 seconds of rest. Okay, friends, so we're going to do an exercise called the swing, which is well known in kettlebell training. I've been practicing for 15 years. The kettlebell, I was one of the first to talk about it in France. And I developed it because it really helps me a lot with the power of my thighs. The power of the entire posterior chain, so hamstrings, glutes, back, traps. And it's really important. And since I sprint a lot, it brings me a lot of benefits. And when I don't have time, I go all out. For 4 minutes, this exercise, you can do it. I chose the swing because it's basic. We could do the snatch. There are a lot of other exercises. But the point is to go all out for 4 minutes. It's over. You get the same benefits, even more in terms of muscle, than 45 minutes of jogging. Let's go, friends. I'm afraid it might rain, so I really want you to benefit from this live. I trained this morning on the beach. I hung up my resistance bands. It's great, but I said I can't spend my day without making them happy with a little kettlebell technique. Are we ready to go? So let me remind you of the technique. I'm pulling back as much as I can. The technique would be simple. It's a hip movement. There you go, right here. Hip movement. My arms are dead. They're holding. I'm stepping aside. Here, back straight. We're going down. We bend our legs. There you go, back straight. No need to go any higher. Especially, we move with a gentle, smooth, and rhythmic swinging motion at the thighs on anterior and posterior pelvic tilt. It gives you great power in your glutes and in your pushes. It's really extraordinary. Are we ready, guys? When we squat, there you go. Except there's a slight movement of the hips here. We're only working with the thighs. The arms are dead, okay? They are anesthetized. In fact, it's really the strength of the pelvis, anterior pelvic tilt, posterior pelvic tilt, and you can feel the power in your thighs. You can feel the entire posterior chain, so the chain from the traps down to the heel working. Okay, let's go, guys. So I start slowly here. So I'm doing it. 11 or 10 seconds of work. All right, let's go. 10 seconds rest. Let's go. We breathe out at the top. Breathe well during the break. So we should be already at 1 minute 30. Easy, right? Come on. All right, we're halfway through. Actually, we're doing 8 sets of 8. Come on, 5th. Keep your back straight, always. You know, makes me laugh. Friends, it's that people look at me, they see a crazy person training on the beach. There you go, 2 more times. 2 times 11, and that's it. Come on, let's keep going. Last one, and we reach 4 minutes. And it's raining more and more. It's almost over. And there you go, friends. I could feel it in my thighs. So sometimes I do 2 sets, I take a minute of rest, I do a 4-minute cycle, and then I go again for another 4 minutes. So after that, you breathe well, you walk, and especially try not to. Keep your back straight, and above all, don't push to failure. If you feel like you're struggling, you stop. We don't push to failure with kettlebells. Why? Because it distorts the movement. I'm going to catch my breath. You can see that the cardio is working, but right now I've got plenty of energy, okay? My friends, I'm leaving you. I'm asking you to give it a try. Kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can take a backpack and try to replicate the movement. The best is a kettlebell. You can find them for cheap. I'm not going to advertise, but there are stores where you can find kettlebells. For 10, 15 euros, honestly, you can take it anywhere. It's paradise. And look, we breathe in the fresh air. It's wonderful. There you go. You see, I'm a happy man because nature is enough for me. It keeps me healthy and it takes very little time. Don't think that I train for hours and hours every day. I train efficiently, the minimum effort for the maximum results. The law appears early, and that's what I'm offering you. With resistance bands, kettlebells, and dumbbells, there's no need to spend hours in the gym. You just need the essentials to stimulate the body, to build muscle. Burning fat, speeding up the metabolism, and definitely having good health. My friends, I'm leaving you. You like it, you comment, you like it, you share, it's great. And then, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check my training programs. Below, there's definitely something that will interest you. All right, I'm leaving you, my friends. It's raining more and more, but we're good. It's wonderful here. Hi, friends. Hi, hi.